So today I am here to talk about my first cosmetic treatment ever. And yes, and I'm not talking about like a facial or something, microdermabrasion. I am here to talk about the first procedure that I've ever done, which is microneedling slash dermapen. So a few weeks ago, I had this treatment and I wanted to wait until it had been a few weeks so I could tell you all the details on how I'd healed and all that good stuff and explain it. So first of all, I want to explain what exactly the treatment is and why I decided to get that treatment. Microneedling is a treatment that is minimally invasive, and so it's not surgical necessarily. It's not like you're having liposuction or a tummy tuck or something in your body. It is on the surface of your skin. So I had the dermapen procedure, which dermapen microneedling, it's very similar. A dermapen, it has 11 needles or more, and what happens is it breaks up layers of your skin. So it just pulses all over your skin, and a tech goes ahead, or medical assistant or person who works in a clinic, something like that, or doctor's office, they operate this machine and it goes over your skin like this and this. And there's different length of needles that can go in, and so you can pick from 0.25, I think it's millimeters, 0.25 all the way to I think 1, and varying on how deep you want the needle to go and how deep you want the treatment to be. So this treatment is used for anyone who has mild acne or acne scars, wrinkles, anything like that. I chose to have it because I always have like breakouts right here and I was tired of them, and it's also a great way to boost your collagen level. I'm starting to feel like I'm looking older, and I'm not. I don't want to look older. But it was really funny when I first got the procedure. The woman who did it, she came in and she says, "Oh my God, I thought you were 12." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." I will take it because I am closer to 30 than I am to 12. So that was nice of her to say. But yeah. So back to more information about the procedure. I want to talk about my experience. So I arrived at the center. It was called the Larrabee Center, and immediately the woman who was doing the procedure, she numbed me up. She put a topical numbing cream, numbing agent on my face. It's kind of how you would get at a dentist office when you're getting that in your gums. So they applied that gel and let me sit for 45 minutes. And they came back after 45 minutes, kind of poked my face around, asked how I was doing, and I was fine. I couldn't feel anything. It felt really strange. I was starting to talk funny. And then they powered up that good old dermapen, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm nervous. Listen, let me tell you guys, I have never had surgery. I had a natural childbirth. And I will make a video about my whole experience because I'm sure y'all want to know all about that. And I've never been under the knife. I've never had any surgery. I've only broken one bone. It was my finger, but I've never really done anything, so I was really nervous. And the person who did it, I don't know if she wants to be named, but I won't name her for her privacy, but she was so funny and made me feel so good and so like easy about it. She was making jokes. She was like, "Oh, this is gonna be really bloody." It wasn't, and I opted to have the lowest setting possible because I had to go out later, and I really did not want to have like blood all over my face, and I had to wear a dress. I was going to the club, which I never do, and I really just wanted to make sure that I did not look crazy. So she did it at the lowest setting, which was 0.25, and so this setting promotes collagen regrowth and breaks up the skin, helps your serums and your oils and anything that you put on your face absorb better. So she started powering up the machine, and she started up here, and oh my gosh, it started hurting up here. It was real tender. It was like, I'm like, does the rest feel like this? But it didn't. When she got towards the middle of the face, it started, I couldn't feel anything. And then when she got up to the nose, that kind of hurt. She asked if she could put a higher setting on where my acne was. I said, sure. That didn't really hurt. But once she got to my upper lip, that hurt like a bitch. That hurt. So they do, she did that part last because she's like, here's the last part, you know, kind of like bear through the last of it. And it was fine. I would say on a pain scale, it was about a 2. It really was not that bad. It was most painful around here and right here. So yeah, So as for my results, I immediately felt really good. My pores felt the most open they've ever felt in my life. When it's kind of like when you wash your face with like a really tingly moisturizer, or sorry, when you wash your face with a very tingly like face wash, and then afterwards your pores feel open and tingly. I felt like that. So I walked outside immediately, a wind was blowing. I was like, oh my God, it feels so amazing. And I kind of felt like a light sunburn. So once you've been in the sun, you take a cold shower and it's like your pores feel good and open. That's how I felt. So, and I really wasn't that red. I took a picture of myself. I will insert it. And I really didn't feel like I looked bad. I felt like I looked kind of red, but I didn't look crazy. And I felt good. As the day progressed, though, I kept looking in the mirror and my face was getting redder and redder. I'm like, damn, I do not want this to go redder. And she said I couldn't wear makeup for 12 hours. So I needed to go out in 8 hours. And I was like, oh my God, I have to go out in 8 hours. Holy crap, what am I going to do? And I ended up getting redder throughout the day. Finally, I got home and I felt pretty red, and I'm like, I have to put some makeup on. So I did not follow her orders. I waited 8 hours, and then I put some concealer on and some makeup, went out, did my thing, and came home a few hours later, washed all my face off, put the cream. She gave me hyaluronic, I'll link it there so you know what it is, but acid to put on my face. It's kind of like a serum to put on your face, and then this really heavy moisturizer to put on afterwards, because my skin was starting to feel dry. I could feel it tightening up. As the days progressed, my skin was getting drier and drier, and I think it was because my pores were really shrinking up and closing, and my skin was building a new layer. And that's kind of what this procedure does. It breaks up your current layer of skin and pushes through that new growth. Kind of like when you have a burn. If you've ever had a burn, you get that pink, fresh skin underneath. That's what this does. It just breaks it up. So actually, this procedure is kind of like that vampire facelift that was popular a few years ago that Kim Kardashian did, where she did the microneedling, and then she did her own PRP platelets. So she took her own blood, they spun it around in that machine. I know I'm explaining it crazy, but and then they injected it back in to form new, like, better skin. This is that, but without the blood platelets. So I felt really good. My skin was getting dry. It took about a full week, I think, for my skin to really recover, like 100%. But afterwards, I felt like my pores were smaller. My skin looked more youthful and young. And I don't know about you now, but, you know, I got a little bit of a glow. Yeah, but I felt really good. I definitely would like to do that again. I would. And I think really next, because I liked it so much on my face, I'm going to do it on my stretch marks. So I also am working on a video where I'm trying to get rid of my stretch marks. I have some on my hips from being pregnant, and those last few weeks of pregnancy, they just appeared out of nowhere. So I would definitely get it on my stretch marks. People get it on their stretch marks, on scars. It's a really great way too if you're nursing or breastfeeding and you want a treatment done to your face for anti-aging, to look younger. This is safe for nursing. I'm still breastfeeding, so I wanted to do something that was safe for that and wouldn't get ingested into my skin. So yeah, I would say overall that this treatment definitely worth it. I would look into it. I will link down below where I had the treatment. I really recommend that. They made me feel really comfortable and really safe. And I just think that, you know, if you want something done to your face or your body and you're really thinking about it and researching it, why not do it? If you don't have the money, okay, that's one thing. But if you really feel passionate about it and you just would like, this would make my life so much better, I feel so much better about yourself, then look into it. You don't have to do it, but look into it and do your research. So I'm really happy I tried this treatment. It's something I've been thinking about, and I definitely want to do something else, and I'm not really sure what next, but I'll keep you guys posted. So yeah, I'm so excited that I got to share my story with you. And if you have any questions about anything, please comment below and ask, and I'm sure I can try to tell you or point you in the right direction to the right information. So yeah, I am so excited to be here and post more videos. And please subscribe if you haven't already, and please like this and share with your friends if you know someone who's thinking about doing microneedling or dermapen, and just, yeah, send them my way. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.